Please give it up for my guest folks, Jaiden, the Unbelievable! Jaiden, this is, I was expecting Bonnie Tyler to play. This is definitely a new, different look for you. Jaiden, can you explain what's going through your mind right now as you're getting ready for your first blood match with Charly Avell?
It's very simple, Brian. Charlie and Mister made it very clear they are out for blood. And if that's what they want, then that's exactly what I'll give them. I have danced with the devil. I have danced with Funny Bone. I have gone through the ringer, and I know how to go to a very dark place. So Charlie, I'm sorry, but you have pushed this hero a little bit too far over the edge, and I think it's time that I push back. So with that being said, I'm gonna make you bleed. I'm gonna take your soul, and we're gonna go straight to the Shadow Realm, bitch.
Well, you heard there from Shadow Jaiden, as he wants to call himself. Will he be victorious in tonight's main event? We're going to find out here at POW Pro Wrestling. I'm Brian Zane. He's Mr. Ooh La La. Now, Mr., I know you're going to have a vested interest in this week's matchup. It is a first blood matchup as Jaiden, Shadow Jaiden, takes on his longtime rival in Charly Avell. You've been prepping this man. You've been building up his confidence and his ego for weeks and weeks, saying he is the prettiest man in POW Pro Wrestling.
The most beautiful man in POW, the pretty, yo.
How is he going to survive against a highly motivated Jaiden?
Well, Jaiden has been wise to preemptively name himself Shadow Jaiden, because after he's scarred, after he's mangled, after his visage has been destroyed for good by pretty Charly Avell, he will want to remain hidden in the shadows away from society forever, huh? And we have all knows when my pretty Charly Avell, the most beautiful man in all of POW Pro Wrestling, will finally extract his revenge on the Super Zero Jaiden by extracting a first blood, huh?
All I see for this superhero is red.
And once we make you bleed, Jaiden, we're going to drink your blood, we're going to take your superpowers, and then charming Charly Avell will be superpowered and super pretty.
this week's main event here at POW Pro Wrestling. After months of these two wrestling each other, costing each other matches, breaking mirrors over their heads, throwing them into ladders, you name it, it's come down to first blood. As Jaiden the Unbelievable is going that dark place. He is now Shadow Jaiden.
This could be very, very bad for Charly Avell.
Shadow Jaiden is a different kind of hero, someone who isn't bound by the same moral code as your typical superhero. So don't be surprised if this iteration of Jaiden is willing to go to a darker place, a more violent place, as he attempts to draw first blood from Charly Avell. Look at that!
He's got wrenches.
He's got wrenches! I didn't even see he had those. But right away you can see he is not playing around. Is Jaiden the Unbelievable, as Charly Avell and Mr. Ooh La La try to rethink their strategy.
Well, something about a first blood match is it is a no DQ kind of match. It's a match where anything goes. They got mirrors, they got wrenches. I mean, who knows what's next?
Charlie's got that mask on, so at least some of his face is protected.
That's right, that mask on his face, it's protection. It can also serve as a weapon if he's smart with it.
Absolutely.
And right now, of course, he believes that he has been scarred as a result of what Jaiden has done to him. Although, if you want my opinion, I think it's pretty superficial. If anything, wait a minute. Oh man, Jaiden is coming, trying to counter that chair shot with the wrenches, but that's his hand there. Look at this. Oh! Using Avell's own body as a lever, bringing him up there with that steel chair right to the face with that drop kick. This is a matchup here. Look, not bloody yet from what I can tell. No blood has been shed.
No. And it could have happened easily with that.
The match will not end until somebody, one of the contestants, bleeds in the course of the match. Now, of course, it's up to the referee's discretion. He may not ring the bell over maybe a trickle of blood or a bloody nose or a scrape here and there. It might be a situation where the blood's really got to flow, guys.
Well, that Bradley's one sadistic individual in his own right. I'm sure he's going to want them to
go.
Oh!
Truly now, the referee's got to check because that could be it right there. He went face first into that unforgiving steel ring post. Oh! That's using your head. Jaiden driving all of his body right into the solar plexus of Avell here as his action is now completely dominated the outside. Mr. Ooh La La double fisting mirrors.
Look at that fantastic subaware by Mr. Ooh La La.
I guess that if you're as good looking as Charlie claims to be, you need two mirrors to see yourself.
And you can definitely see right now Bradley is keeping on top of these two men. He wants to check to make sure that there isn't any foul play, and he wants to make sure that there's no blood yet.
It is a match with no real rules here. There's no pinfalls and no submission. But wait
kind
a
of
minute,
a court situation. How about a
look
trash
out!
can?
Oh no! Jaiden
That could do it.
coming down hard with that trash can.
Did you see the dent in that can?
Somebody's gonna need to check Charlie. I don't believe he is bloodied yet. The referee has not indicated as such. As Shadow Jaiden
He
is
got lid now.
Shadow Jaiden is certainly making good in his word of pushing things to the limit against charming Charly Avell.
Look out, mister. He's crazy.
Mister needs to look out because he could be collateral damage in this thing if it's all said and done. I don't think Jaiden, even when he wasn't Shadow Jaiden, I don't think he would
take
care.
a look at Ooh La La with the
Look at this.
pulling
Ooh
the
La
legs
La.
now.
Oh no! And that distraction was enough to give Avell the advantage, hucking that chair right at Jaiden. No blood yet. No blood is flowing from anyone here in this matchup. This first blood main event here this week on POW Pro Wrestling. I tell you what, these guys are taking a lot of shots at each other, and they are stronger than I gave them credit for in terms of what it would take for them to bleed.
Well, it can be anything from a simple smack to the face from the ring post. Could be a trash can, could be a lid, could be a chair. I mean, these guys, I'm sure, have been sitting down overnight the last couple of nights, rubbing various things on their face to make sure that it doesn't get busted open.
Charly Avell really feeling himself here, but not taking advantage of the offensive momentum that he had.
course, this is a rivalry going back months here at POW. Who could forget when Avell cost Jaiden in that triple threat ladder match for the YouTube Championship. And ever since then, these two have just not left each other alone. Jaiden almost going headfirst into the exposed turnbuckle, but stops himself. Shadow Jaiden going up now. Oh no! Oh, now did he land on his face with that, or was it perhaps on his chest? Either way, it's not a good landing. Could take the wind out of you.
Break your sternum landing chest first on it.
Absolutely.
Jaiden was certainly on the offensive. These two, in fact, trading a lot of offense, a lot of momentum. The pendulum swinging both ways in equal measure as Avell now just trying to claw at his face.
Take that mask off so there's more exposed skin.
I think it's a wise strategy for both of these individuals, I would say. Of course, it's not just reserved to the face. If they're lucky, they can maybe cause a big cut on the arm or the chest, perhaps.
I'm not quite sure what the regulations of that are. Where does it have to come from?
Well, it's up to the referee's discretion as to how much blood and from whence it's flowing for it to count.
Jaiden trying to get up on a chair right now. Charly Avell brings what appears to be a door in the ring.
That is a door, yes. But now Jaiden, though, he's not unarmed. He's got a steel chair of his own. Look out, Charly.
Oh my goodness, in the back.
A pretty big shot to the back with a chair by Jaiden. And has another one for good measure. Avell not down yet, but I think he wishes he was. Wait a minute, catches the chair. Oh! Backfired on Jaiden.
A little bit of hot potato.
Look out!
Oh!
And both of them through the door.
Big spear by Charly Avell through that door. It's been shattered. Ow! Table still comes into play even if it's broken. And now Avell giving himself a good look in the mirror like he needs it.
And Bradley's taking a close look at both of these
There
guys
you
as
go.
Avell grabs a piece of the
Wait.
door.
Oh my God, he's gonna stab him in the, no, don't do it. My God, this thing's getting totally out of hand already.
Shades of Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard right there.
Oh man,
That's
I'll
right.
tell you.
But this is no I quit match. This is first blood. And right now the tables have turned. Jaiden could be going to that dark place. The place where Shadow Jaiden lives. Normal Jaiden wouldn't do this, guys. Oh my goodness. What a desperation attempt by Charly to save himself there. As his first blood match rages on. Things appear to be at a stalemate. No blood drawn yet.
But punishment galore.
Absolutely, both men have been rocked from the opening bell here. We've seen wrenches, we've seen chairs, we've seen a door, a trash can. Who knows what else these two are gonna do to each other to take themselves to the limit and draw first blood.
Jaiden now gets Charly Avell up to the top rope, throws a couple shots in the face. Climbs up there.
Going up to high rent district there.
Someone's gonna be paying some very pricey pain.
Oh
gosh.
Lot
And Jaiden's the first off.
Lot could go wrong from up there, and you see it there. Jaiden is tumbling down, and now Charly, he's got himself some breathing room here. What's he got in mind? From over the second rope. Oh my God!
To the face.
Head first into the chair, oh no.
Jaiden just intercepted Charly Avell in mid-air with that chair shot. And if he's not bloody from that, then well, I'd be surprised. And look at that, he's not bleeding yet.
No.
Oh wait, what's Jaiden got in mind here? Double underhook, wait a minute, no! Brings him down face first. With all of his weight on top of Avell, is that gonna be enough?
No, nothing, says Bradley.
Bradley's looking right at it. He says no blood.
You've got to be thinking it's got to be close. Both of these guys have been going tooth and nail with everything they've got.
I mean, it's a matter of what the human body, what the human skin can withstand. As we are getting into the deep waters of this first blood matchup, what can either of these men have up their sleeves left?
Talk about ghoulish. I mean, my goodness.
Certainly.
As Charly Avell rolling, he's in pain right now from that punishment that he took on that trash can lid. And a second door's been produced.
Well, when
What's those under there?
When one door closes, another one opens. Isn't
I
that the
guess
saying?
so. Oh, the garbage can.
Or when one door is broken, another is produced from under the ring. Now, Mr. Ooh La La, if he knows what's good for him, he and his shiny clothes are going to get the hell out of the way.
And he certainly did. In comes a chair. My goodness, that ring is being littered with stuff now.
I mean, this is becoming more and more of a junkyard with each passing moment. Wait a minute, Shadow Jaiden, I think he's been learning a thing or two from his past, let's just say. Oh! He has certainly crossed paths with a lot of individuals with black hearts, let's just say. And he has become a stronger individual, I would argue, because of it. Let's see what he's learned as he tries to put away Charly Avell.
Well, he's talked about recent conversations with Funny Bone and Drexel. Imagine what sort of nastiness they go through.
Jaiden has certainly gone to war and has hung with some of the most devious individuals you'll ever see in professional wrestling, the most violent individuals.
Get in there and check him, Bradley. Come on, ref.
Got this door set up here as a bridge between two chairs. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe the impact of that broken door could cause blood. But both these men are wearing shirts, guys.
Well, we saw the way it splintered. It could tear through the clothing, tear through the flesh.
We saw Charly and Jaiden both using a shard of the door as a potential weapon. And right now, wait a minute, Jaiden trying to block it. Oh my God! Ick! Charly Avell coming down.
He's to the back of the head, maybe.
He might. Boy, that is a hard landing if you're Charly Avell. That door went flying and did not break. And boy, Charly Avell has not moved since that impact.
Jaiden now picks him
Wait
up.
a minute, again through the door. Another door is decimated at the hands of Shadow Jaiden.
I don't care if you're wearing a shirt or not, you've got to be bleeding through that shirt right now. From that door, my goodness.
Potentially so. Right now, not seeming to be the case, but boy, I think if I were Charly Avell, I'd be wishing this match were over right about now. He's still, look at this.
He's got the mask.
The mask is off. He looks, I mean, it's hard to tell from this angle, guys, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say he looks largely the same. But now Jaiden doesn't care. He is unloading right after right into the dome of Charly Avell, and I don't think he's going to be content until the blood's flowing.
Bradley's looking in closely. He's trying to make, wait a minute, what's Mr. Ola trying to get in the ring now?
Ooh La La, come on, man. What are you doing?
He can sense that Charly Avell is going to be beaten here.
Oh, now look at this, digging his fingers into the flesh in the eyes of Jaiden, getting involved. I mean, this is a match with no rules.
Oh, wait a second here. Now Ooh La La's got a hold of Jaiden.
No, this just stinks to high heaven, guys.
Now there's superhuman strength for you right there.
Now wait, there's that mirror. We've seen what happens when Avell swings that mirror, and what it did to Jaiden. Look out! No!
Oh, and he cracked the mirror over the head of Mr. Ooh La La.
Oh no, I don't know how that mirror stayed intact, but
no, I saw pieces fly off.
It shattered. Oh, it shattered all right. You're right, Bulldog.
It definitely did.
7 years of bad luck.
Wait a minute. Jaiden's looking in the mirror himself, and now Charly Avell better look out. And oh my God!
Make that 14. Jaiden has just cracked a mirror over the head of Charly Avell.
That's what started this whole thing.
Who himself just cracked a mirror over Mr. Ooh La La's head.
I tell you right now, and Jaden's picking up the pieces of the mirror.
How is Avell not bleeding? Can anybody check on Mister? What's his status? Now, Jaiden is not done. You can see him stomping on that mirror.
I think it was the hair that saved Charly Avell right there.
He's trying to break the mirror up even more so. He wants to cause more damage. He's throwing it in that trash can. What kind of future does... Oh, no!
He's just, wait a minute, he's digging at the face of Charly Avell.
He just took a shard of that mirror, that glass, into Avell's face.
Wait a minute, he's put the garbage can on a flat level.
When's enough? How is Avell not bleeding from this? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Come on.
And he's running Avell into the trash can covered with glass.
Shoving Avell face first into that trash can.
You notice that Mr. Ola's not even moving right now.
He has just completely been laid out from that mirror, guys.
Don't do this. Come on, don't do this.
Oh,
Stop
no. Oh, come on, Jay. No.
Shadow Jaiden going to that place. Shadow Jaiden is just snapped. Is bludgeoning that trash can with the chair, and the mirror bits in there.
Oh my God! And
Referee-
Charly is not moving.
Bradley is checking in on them, trying to look. Can he get an even good look at the face of Avell?
I don't think
So
so.
to get the garbage can off of him, it can be too dented.
Avell has not moved. And look at
Wait,
this.
we gotta ring the bell.
Bradley
We've
sees
got
it.
blood.
Charly Avell is bleeding.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if Jaiden's going to be able to look at himself in the mirror tomorrow morning, no pun intended.
No.
But he had to do what he had to do to come out on top and draw first blood from pretty Charly Avell.
Not so pretty now.
Between Mr. Ooh La La and Avell, I think those two are going to have to need some extensive plastic surgery. Look at Mr. He's bleeding as a result of what happened there, that miscommunication
Well, it
with
doesn't
the mirror.
surprise me. It doesn't surprise me, that mirror.
Shadow Jaiden standing tall above the metropolis that is POW Pro Wrestling, drawing first blood in this week's incredible, unbelievable main event.
At least Mr. glasses are still working.
Silver lining, I suppose.
Poor Charly's disfigured again. Look at this maniac.
Join us next week here on POW Pro Wrestling as you are cordially invited to the unholy matrimony of our POW Pro Wrestling champion Funny Bone and his bride-to-be Sarah Peterson. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony happening next week here on POW Pro Wrestling, folks. For Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.